Hello, folks. Good morning, wherever it is you're watching us from. This is Spoon TV. My name is Diamond Slanger. We're live here at the GIMS Institute of Medical Science, where the former Vice President, Jua Howard Taylor, has been for 5 days. 5 days now. She has been here receiving medical treatment after she was rushed here due to a medical emergency from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police just 1 day after she was arrested and charged with drug-related crimes. It's been 5 days. The former vice president was brought here Thursday evening. She spent Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, which was the 179th Flag Day celebration, and today. So from all of the indications we're getting, the former vice so please let us know the quality of the audio. Just let us know the quality of the audio by leaving your comments. The Police Inspector General has arrived as well. Colonel Gregory Coleman has also arrived. That is his motorcade, the motorcade of the Inspector General of Police. So it seems like all of the action is about to go down. So wherever it is you're watching us from, let us know the quality of the audio. We see her lawyers have made entry already, and we've been told that they will be taking delivery of her. There you see Ben Senvi, one of her supporters, also making his way in, and we'll see that the Inspector General of Police, Colonel Gregory Coleman, is also arriving. There's 102 of the Liberia National Police, and driven by his boss, Colonel Gregory Coleman. Morning, sir. And let us know the quality of the sound. Please let us know the quality of the audio by just leaving your comments. So the hierarchy of the police have arrived, and we will see what's going to transpire this morning. So there is 102 of the Liberia National Police, her lawyers also present. The Inspector General of Police, Colonel Gregory Coleman, is also here present, greeting her lawyers. So Colonel Gregory Coleman is in conversation with the legal representatives of the former Vice President Jua Howard Taylor. So she's still here at the hospital. We've not seen her exit. Seems like the Inspector General is entering. So we will remain right here and see what is going to transpire. So we remain right here and see what is happening. Whether or not the former vice president. These guys. So we are providing you all of the coverage and see whether or not the former vice president will exit Um, so folks, this is what is transpiring. We've seen the Inspector General has entered. The 102 of police also there in the compound. We'll do our best to zoom as much as possible. Ben Senvi, we see documents in the hands of one of the police officers, and they seem to be handling that document to one of her lawyers. The document is in the hand of 102 Nelson Freeman, Councillor Nelson Freeman. So we can do our best to show you what is happening. There you can see 102 is trying to make his way in. So 102 has now entered the room that reportedly has got the former vice president in. So we are bringing you all of what is transpiring. On Wednesday, the 19th of August, the former Vice President, Madam Jua Howard Taylor, was asked to report to the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So there you see the doctors are entering, along with some police officers. Her lawyers, one of her lawyers, I do see Councillor Lavla Superwood, is still outside. You can see the doctors and the police cruisers are all ready. There's one police cruiser, two, this is the famous Beast. There's another police cruiser here, and we go back inside the hospital fence in the compound, where we're hoping to get a sneak peek of whether, once the former vice president exits, whether we will be able to get a good glimpse of her. So our lawyers are still out. There you see the doctors. And we have been informed that the former vice president is most likely to be taken before the Monrovia City Court this morning. We also have got reports that the court ground has also been well marshaled by officers of the Liberia National Police. So the Inspector General is in the room, Colonel Gregory Coleman. 102 for operations also in the room. Councillor Kabina Jane. I cannot see Councillor Lavla Superwood anymore. Whether or not he has entered the room as well. On Wednesday, the 19th of August, the former vice president was officially, after she was escorted to the headquarters of the Liberia National Police under the escort of the Inspector General Gregory Coleman and the Director General Designate of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency, LDEA, retired Major General Daniel Zianka. She arrived at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police at about 9:44 a.m. On that Wednesday morning, and she was brought to the hospital at about 5 p.m. on Thursday afternoon, or early evening if you want to call it that way. So we see the Inspector General. So we're about to leave. From all indications, I see they are about to close the gate. So the gate is being closed, so we will not get to see which one of the vehicles she will be on board. So the gate has been closed, and we cannot see which of the vehicles she will be placed on board. But from all indications, the former First Lady, former Senator of Bond County, former Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Chief Dr. Jua Howard Taylor, is about to leave the Gomez Institute of Medical Science, where she was brought on Thursday. So we will end this live and get set just for movement. We'll follow the motorcade to see where they will be headed to next and see if we can speak to the authorities of the Liberia National Police. But from all indications, the gate has been closed. On Friday, when we spoke to the Inspector General, he said the former First Lady, the former Vice President, was stable, but doctors had advised that she stay longer at the hospital for assessment. So that assessment lasted for now. So the gate has been closed. All right, so we've made some adjustments to the audio. The gate coincidentally left its rail, and but those officers have managed to have placed it back on the right rail. So we're waiting. She's facing a number of charges. Those charges we will read relating to drug bust and investigation in the country. She is by far, in terms of portfolio and name, the biggest name thus far. So these are the charges the former Vice President of the Republic of Liberia is facing. These are the charges the former Vice President is facing. She's been slapped with these charges: violation of the Controlled Drug and Substance Act of 2023, a violation of Section 14.83 unlicensed importation of a controlled drug or substance, violation of Section 14.85 unlicensed sale, trading, administration, dispensation, delivery, distribution, dispatch in transit, and transportation of a controlled drug substance, violation of Section 14.93 illicit trafficking of a controlled drug or substance, and under Chapter 10 of the Penal Law of Liberia, violation of Section 10.2 criminal solicitation, violation of Section 10.3 criminal facilitation, and violation of Section 10.4 criminal conspiracy. Under the Anti-Money Laundering and Terrorist Financing Law, she's charged with violation of Section 15.2, that is criminal conspiracy. So the conspiracy charge is 1, the facilitation is 2, the criminal solicitation is 3, the money laundering is 4, the illicit trafficking of a controlled drug or substance 5, distribution in transit, dispatch and transportation of a controlled drug or substance 6, unlicensed sale 7, and unlicensed importation 8. So 8 charges against the former Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. When she posted on her Facebook page on that Wednesday morning, the 19th of August, she said that she had been en route to the airport to go to Ghana. She was told, when she was at the airport, she was told that she couldn't travel. She was about to attend a women's forum in Accra, Ghana, but then she was told that she couldn't travel. She should report to the headquarters of the Liberia National Police, and then We were at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. Our sources started informing us that it all had to do with the investigations into $317 million worth of drugs. We were at the police station. She arrived. She was escorted by the Inspector General of the Liberia National Police. These vehicles were all part of her escort. The Director General designate of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency, retired Major Brigadier General Daniel Zianka, was also there. They then made their way with the former Vice President to the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. That was about 9:44 a.m. that morning. She was escorted upstairs. She met with investigators. Her lawyers were present. In fact, she entered the building with her lawyers, including the former Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of Liberia, Councillor Kabina Jane. She didn't exit that building. Later on in the evening, we were then informed that the former Vice President had officially been placed on arrest. She sent a text message, according to our sources. She sent a text message to her loved ones and associates that her phone, was taken away from her. And then the news broke after the government of the Republic of Liberia had a major press conference at the Ministry of Information, where the government announced the charges against the former vice president. That news has since taken over Liberia like a rain cloud. All of what we've been hearing, major happenings, is all surrounding the former vice president. 8 charges against former vice president Jua Howard Taylor. Of those 8 charges, unlicensed importation of a controlled drug or substance, unlicensed sale of a controlled drug or substance, unlicensed transportation in dispatch, trafficking of a controlled drug or substance. Then you have money laundering, criminal facilitation, criminal conspiracy, criminal solicitation as well. Then on Thursday morning, we were hinted that the former vice president, according to what was said by the AG of the Republic of Liberia, the Attorney General, and the IG, the Inspector General, they both said that the former vice president, having been charged, will then be forwarded to court, where an indictment will be unsealed, and then she will be taken to the Monrovia Central Prison, known as South Beach, to await trial. But that didn't happen on Thursday, which was the 20th of August. That didn't happen because two reasons that didn't happen. One, her lawyers had gone to the Montserrado County attorney and asked for a 24-hour extension period. The reason behind that extension, according to her lawyers, was for them to talk to their clients, and they needed 24 hours to talk to their clients. The second reason she was not arraigned before court or not taken to court was the fact that she also was faced with a medical emergency. We then got the information from our sources that the former vice president had at the time reportedly suffered from asthmatic attack and high blood pressure. It was confirmed when we saw doctors running into the headquarters of the Liberia National Police, nurses, the ambulance was on standby, but we were later told that she had been stabilized. Then we got the information that the former vice president's condition had become intense, more of a medical emergency, and so she picked this hospital, the GIMS Institute of Medical Science. She selected this hospital for her to be brought to, so she was not brought here just by the authorities of the Liberia National Police. She requested wanting to come to this particular medical facility, and that was on Thursday, 5 days ago. Former Vice President Jua Taylor was rushed here under heavy police escort, led by the Inspector General himself. That Thursday was all tight-lipped. We didn't get any sort of information concerning her condition. On Friday then, he did speak with us briefly, where he said she was stable, but the doctors had asked for an extension of her stay so that they observe her, and hence we are here today. Friday, she was left here. Saturday, and then on Sunday, Monday was the celebration of Liberia's 179th anniversary. So offices all across the country were closed, including the courts. Then this morning we arrived here, and all of the action started to unfold at about 9 a.m. We saw the police deploying all around. You see the beast is right here. The Inspector General is in there with his 102, that is his operations commissioner, Nelson Freeman, the councillor. He's there as well. We saw a flat file, a cream-like file was also taken in. We did see that the doctors were giving papers to her lawyers and to the police as to whether that's a discharge order. We cannot confirm to what we haven't seen, but from all indications, speaking with our folks at the courts, that the police have also assembled there, we can only follow with the action as to where next. So let us know the quality of the sound. Let us know the quality of the audio. If it's perfect, just leave a comment. There you see that officer is still holding that file. And we will see once there is movement. This is going to be a quick movement. You can see they are giving instructions and all of that. So we have to be closer to our mobile. They are trying to position themselves. So we have to be closer to our mobile, and our team at the court will also have to be set. So let me get closer a bit, and we will follow them, do our best. So we have to be set. There you see everybody's getting on board their vehicles. So it seems like it's time for action. So remain right here. We will remain right here because we will have to await the motorcade to move. So let us know the quality of the sound. Just do leave your comments. So you can see the men of the Liberian National Police moving. The engines have been ignited. You can see them running. So from all indications, we are about to leave from this location. So keep watching. This is the Spoon Network. That's what we do. We put you on the spot. My name is Diamond Slanger. Men are boarding their pickup buckets. This black pickup here is the escort pickup of the former vice president. It's got on board some of her personal staff and family members. There you see officers of the LNP. They are all set. Lights are flickering. The red, blue lights are flickering. That's one of our councillors, Councillor Finley Kanga, just passing through our camera view right there. So we in the vehicle because we will not even get a glimpse of which vehicle the former vice president has been placed in, from what we've been told. That is a security measure as well by one of our sources. We questioned why. They said that is a security measure. So we cannot know which of the vehicles she's currently. All right, folks, so I was getting some information there. So we headed straight to the court. That is what we've been told. Everybody's boarding their vehicles. And so our team there at the court will have to be prepped and ready because once we get there, the former vice president, after she entered the Liberia National Police headquarters on Thursday, would most likely be the first public appearance that Liberians will get to see. So the police officers are leaving the gate of the GIMS Institute. Everybody's ready, and we will pick up in about a minute. So keep watching as we brought you the transporting of the former vice president to this place. We are also bringing you the remover. She being taken from this hospital tour. We've been informed by our sources, the court. So that is where we are headed to right now. That is where we are headed to right now. This is the Sophie community. She spent 5 days at the GIMS Institute of Medical Science. She was brought in a medical emergency, asthmatic attack, and high blood pressure. So I see the Inspector General's escort vehicles are all ready. Let me see if I can move the phone for a bit. So we're up to speed with what's transpiring the best way possible. So I'll use the mirror. So you see the beast is ready. You can see the other police pickup is taking its position. That is the escort vehicle of the Inspector General is also ready. And once we will then follow the former vice president's journey from the hospital to the court. So keep following. So the network is kind of giving issues. So we are trying our best to give you a view. The beast is turning. And we are all set to make our way from here. It is all tactical at this point. All of the care, caution being taken. We're told we cannot televise which vehicle she's on board for reasons best known to security officers. We've been informed that the court itself has been well cornered off, well marshaled. So those are her personal effects. The brown pillow in the hands of the lady there belonged to the former vice president. They were brought in on Thursday night, along with the quilt in the hand of the lady. Those are personal effects that were brought for the former vice president when she was brought in here on Thursday. It is about to go down, folks. 5 days she spent here. See her lawyers exiting. I do see Councillor Lavla Superwood. It's all running, moving. There you see Councillor Finlay Kanga, one of her lawyers. So the beast is moving. Let me reposition the phone quickly. All right, so folks, it's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride. So the first pickup, the beast is leaving. The escort vehicle of 102 is about to pass us. A lot of police officers here. It's a lot of manpower. After this is another police pickup, and then will be the vehicle of her lawyer, Councillor Kabina Jane. He's entering his vehicle. The Inspector General is also out. Let me see if I can give you a view. That is Inspector General Gregory Coleman. He's going towards the vehicle of Councillor Jane. There he is. I can zoom even further. That is the Inspector General there. In conversation, that's the vehicle of Councillor Kabina Jane, one of her lawyers. That vehicle is also leaving the compound of the GIMS Institute of Medical Science. The Inspector General boards his vehicle, the black Nissan Patrol. Men are moving, men are running. So folks, let me reposition, because this is about being on the spot. So far I'm counting 6 cars. The Inspector General vehicle makes it 7. His pilot vehicle 8. This is justifying your inclusion. You have to follow them, make sure not to lose them. You can share this live. We are leaving. Men moving. So far I'm counting 10 vehicles. So here we go. The former vice president is being taken away now from the GIMS Institute of Medical Science in Sophie. and we've been informed that next destination is the court. This is the same manner she was brought in on Thursday. There you can see the vehicles turning from the top of the hill. It's all tactical movement as we speak. This long train has got on board the former vice president. It's like the way the current president or vice president moves. We are about to pass her residence, her current residence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 vehicles and counting. All heavily guarded. On a normal day, she would have turned here. This is her residence. The folks there are watching. They're looking and seeing their boss lady, their mother is looking from the various windows. She's being escorted to court. It's a green on this lane. Liberia watches on. Liberians, home and abroad, watching. Former vice president from 2018 to 2023 is not enjoying this escort due to presidential privileges. It's because she's heavily protected and being taken to court as we speak. This is not a motorcade of prestige. This is not a motorcade of privilege. This is a motorcade under heavy security protection. We're approaching Vamoma. All the vehicles have been stopped. They've been asked to park off the road. So wherever you're watching us from, this is live scenes as Liberia's immediate past Vice President Joel Howard Taylor is facing a slew of charges, drug-related charges. We are going on. Every drive, every meter, every kilometer that we cover, we're edging closer to the courts. All vehicles have been asked to park off. On board one of these vehicles is the former vice president. My name is Diamond Slanger. Wherever it is you're watching us from, it's a sunny morning, a beautiful morning. It's not raining, but the heat in the country is not about the weather. It's about the information, the news that is happening live. This is breaking, this is live. We are now on 9th Street. Inching closer and closer to Capitol Hill. Liberians, as these vehicles are parking on the shoulders of the road, the curb, they're giving exclusive access to this heavy security motorcade. Officers dressed in tactical gears, automatic rifles, sword pieces as well, tear gas, canister guns, and the rest. The heavy protection is for now arrested and charged ex-Vice President Jewel Howard Taylor. Passing First Street at the base of Capitol Hill now. The courts will soon be in sight. Climbing Capitol Hill right now. She's closer than ever to the courts. Provided heavy escort. We are not using the normal route. We're turning towards the road leading just in front of the PPCC. On a normal day, you would have made a turn further ahead, but we're turning from right here, passing where the statue of the unknown soldier used to be, passing where her office as former vice president and senator when she served as senator of Pond County used to be, from the executive mansion to the courts. So folks, we're here now at the court. It's go slow to allow access. We are now here. If our court team is prepared, they need to be live as we speak to catch a glimpse, because we cannot catch a glimpse of the former vice president based on where we are now. But the cars are entering the yard. Jewel Howard Taylor has arrived. She has not arrived to attend a ceremony. She has arrived to be arraigned before court. This is tactical. I have to park quickly. Let's move, folks. Let's moving. So folks, we are here. They're bringing the paper. The former vice president is about to, so they said 12 o'clock. So we still have time. 12. It's just 11:15. So there you see the police officers all present. The cameras are all trimmed. To get a glimpse of the former Vice President, Joe Howard Taylor. Her lawyers, Councillor Johnny and Councillor Superwood. Her lawyers are here. She's on board that vehicle. The former Vice President is just on board that vehicle. I can see her.